Hey there, this is Mr. Biscuits from hit podcast Roll 420. Me and Thelonious sure like to have a lot of fun, but sometimes I like to cool my paws with a little special doggy treats if you catch my drift. If you're looking for some doobie snacks for yourself, check out the fine folks at Cambiance. They've got completely legal CBD gummies for every occasion. Anxiety, energy, focus, or eating an ogre heart. Well, maybe not the last one. Check out their offers on Instagram for nationwide shipping and follow them for even more gifts and swag. Oh, I almost forgot. Use offer code BINGE10 for 10% off your order. So roll up your 420 and join us on Roll 420 or its spooky little sister, Roll 420 Nights.
And clap. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Binge on this channel. We're doing this, that, and the other. Here on the couch, I got all the way to the left of me.
What's up? It's Sam. How's it going, guys and gals? And guy gals.
Hi, my name is Sam. What's going on, guys and gals?
And guy gals.
And guy gals. I'm Bryan TV.
That's Bryan TV. And lastly, right over here to my right.
I think I'm a guy or gal or some fuck it. I'm Jordan.
Yeah.
Macias. You could see me at Jordan Moorchairs on Instagram. And I am completely worthless today. So good luck to you. Good luck to you.
Don't say that.
I'm going to be drinking water and checking on my dog.
Good.
Nice.
Stay
Yeah.
hydrated.
Having some existential
Keep an eye on that
crisis over there.
pupper.
Dude, so hard. Thank you for recognizing that.
And I am the man behind the control boards. My name is Zach Vederman. You can find me on Instagram at Comedy Hazard. And this is this, that, and the other. Let's get cracking, boys.
Yeah.
What a wonderful.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were supposed to give our Instagrams.
Jordan is a positive thinking man.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm just better than you.
No, I know.
Get your hands.
It feels bad.
Yeah.
Get your hands.
You think you feel bad.
What's up, you slugs?
You've got problems.
It's your boy, the real Bryan TV, and we're out here. Let's give it up for Zach Vederman real quick for doing a wonderful job
Yay,
introing us
Zach.
up into this motherfucker. It's good to be back. Another week, another dollar out here in Los Angeles, California. Actually, to be precise, we're in the butthole of hell. We're in the valley right now.
Pacoima.
In Pacoima, California.
Pacoima.
Known for its world famous
Koima.
I don't know. Apparently,
Pacoima.
I don't know,
That's right.
Apparently,
Pacoima
Richie Valens is from here or
yeah.
something. I don't know.
Richie Valens is from
No
here?
shit.
Really? Is that a white girl thing?
That's a white.
That
That's
sounds like a
Pinterest
white.
thing. That's a
that sounds
Pinterest
like
thing.
a Pinterest
I trust.
Wait,
I
that would
trust-
sound like a Mexican thing.
I
Like,
trust
no, you
the-
know
yeah,
which Richie
I
Valens
trust-
is from here, man.
Yeah,
I trust the
exactly.
Latino who told
It's
me.
a white girl thing because they tried to take it.
Exactly.
Ah,
there,
There you go.
His
We
real
figured
name
it
was
out.
Ricardo Valenzuela.
Venezuela.
Ah.
And they're like, no, Valens.
I do be forgetting that sometimes. Jordan be whipping it out. We were like looking at plants and shit at Pete's place. Shout out to Pete, Comedy Humble up
Oh,
in
fuck
yeah.
Eureka.
Comedy
Humble Bay.
And I was like, hey man, I was like, look at all this vegetables and shit. And Jordan was like, I think that's mint or something. And I was like, I don't think that's mint. And he was like, I'm a bartender. And
He's like, I know my
and
shit.
then
Always
we
my
were like,
excuse.
Pete,
That's
I know
excuse
my
to everything.
mint.
he was like,
Yeah.
is this mint? And Pete was
works.
like, hey, I think that's lemon mint. And Jordan looked at me. He was like, don't try it out Mexican meat. He's like, don't try it out Mexican meat. And then he looked over to the other thing and goes, I think that's poppy.
And it was.
Growing poppies. Up in the
Nice.
thing. As
Growing
always,
opium.
you guys can find us anywhere you stream all
not,
types of
though.
shenanigans simply by searching Binge on this channel. You can also check us out on YouTube at Binge on this channel. You can also check us out on Patreon if you guys are interested in supporting us, which maybe one person might be into that. I haven't checked the numbers in a minute, but I doubt it. So you could be the first one.
It could
We got-
be
So
you.
what are on the tiers, though? What are we getting?
We got $3 tier. We got $5 tier. We got $10 tier.
We
For
need a
the-
dollar tier.
It wouldn't let me put $1. It said
What the fuck kind of tier dollar system?
Patreon's got to make his money too.
Patreon.
Everybody's got to eat. So $3 tier is super cool, man. You could get a song, from this, that, and the other. You could have a question answered by Dr. Alex on the Sacred Circle. You could get an NPC that's a non-player character on Dungeons and Dragons, which means we get to fuck around with you and we can name stuff after you and we'll write a horse name after you. It'll be cool. It'll be a good time. Sam, will make his baby do something. I don't know. We haven't. I didn't think about something on the tier.
He'll have his baby.
I'll make another baby.
Do a dance. And you get to watch.
Every dollar we get, Sam makes another baby. You get to watch. Check out our Twitch stream, Binge on this channel.
Yeah, live on the Twitch stream. Sam makes another baby.
On
hardcore style.
The $5 tier, guys, things get even crazier. You get everything from the first tier, but you also get a couple of collectibles. You get some 1 out of 10 T-shirts that we're gonna have on our end. We get the stickers pack. You got the card pack. You got custom videos from your favorite guys over on this end. You can actually come and play a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons with us. Wouldn't that be cool? Now that we got Zoom, it's so cool, man. You could actually get us to shout you out during one of our sets, guys. You can actually be in there. We will ruin our time and literally go shout out to a butthole user 6393. I know I'm having a great set.
The club owner's gonna be like,
he's gonna be so pissed. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose so many opportunities, guys,
for you.
But we're gonna do it for
So
you
worth
guys.
it.
It's gonna be so worth it. You can actually have a conversation with Dr. Alex at the $5 tier, and then of course $10 tier. Things get real crazy. You get real wild. You get everything from beforehand. Plus, you get a little credit on our end for the shows that you get to come on. You actually get to make sure that you come and visit us. You know what I mean? We'll fly you out. That's if we get someone who hit that tier. Ain't nobody gonna hit that tier.
Hey, don't say that. They're out there, bro.
They're gonna be like a fucking ticket for $10.
I know you're out there, bro.
I'm in, right?
Yeah.
I know you're out.
Sorry, let me fix that. You get a chance at winning a trip out here to see Sam in Arizona at his new house, swim in his pool.
If you're from Arizona,
play with his baby. You know what I mean? Roll around in the front yard he doesn't have.
No, backyard.
Backyard he doesn't have.
Hey man, whatever you already ain't.
Whatever
got.
you want to do, let us know. But go check it out.
He'll let you on his roof.
He'll let you on his roof.
You gotta sign a waiver, but he'll let you up there.
What other podcast
That's the Jew in
would
you. There
let
you
you
go.
be on his
That's
roof?
the Jew.
We gotta sign waivers.
With that being said,
Well,
though,
I mean, yeah, come on.
let's hop into it. Starting from the right, ladies and gentlemen,
Fuck.
Jordan Macias.
What are we doing? Oh, it's the rant,
Hit us
right?
at the rant corner,
Hit
Jordan.
us-
Jordan,
hit
He's
us with
feeling
a
all
rant.
peace and love right now. Is he gonna
Give me
rant?
some rant music.
Rant
Keyboard
music.
man. Keyboard
Some
man.
rant music.
So
Industrialized mushrooms.
Yeah,
Why?
Definitely. I got these mushrooms in a candy bar right next to the tattoo shop that I go to, and I got them and I was like, this is fucking awesome because I could just buy them from a shop, but also like there's someone industrializing and making money off of these mushrooms now, and I don't know how like the energy going into these
Where
mushrooms
did you
is
go to buy this?
this is I don't even know the name of the shop. The tattoo shop is Outer Limits in Costa Mesa. I get Andrew Miller is just fucking awesome. He's booked up to fucking February right now. But anyway, there's a shop next to it and they do mostly CBD stuff, topicals and all that stuff. And I talked to him one time. They're like, "Oh, well, you like mushrooms?" And I was like, "Well, fuck yeah, I do." And they're like, "Well, we got these candy bars that we're selling now." And
How is that legal?
I have.
I'm
I
about
don't
to
think
say,
it is. I
I
don't
hope-
think
I hope
it
you're
is.
not
Is it like
blowing
when it
up
was
their
bath
spot.
salts?
I don't think it's legal because it's not like they didn't have it on display. They like pulled it out after we had that
They're like,
conversation.
this guy does drugs.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking drug addict." So yeah, I
hope you're-
bought them, but I was also like, okay, this is weird because now it's like manufactured and like
And it had a dosage
industrialized.
on it?
Yeah,
Told
and
you.
it had 1 to 3 was a microdose, and I think it was obviously so then it'd be 4 to 6 would be like a normal dose, and then like the entire bar was just God mode or whatever. And so I
Nice.
did
That's a good name.
I did
That's
3.
what I would do.
I did 3. Yeah, you do 2 bars.
You did
Shut
3
the fuck
now?
up. No, before when I was driving here.
Before he drove here, he
Yeah.
took them.
He did-
So by the
he
time
did
he
a
got
bigger
here, they
microdose.
would be working.
Yeah.
Which is smart drug logic.
Yeah.
Is that
5.
that's a rant?
5s. So, but yeah, it was a tough come up, but now it's kind of starting to mellow out a little bit. So it's actually really nice, and I'm having a great time with you guys.
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Not much of a rant.
I didn't want
Hey,
to tell
you know.
Brian because like I knew that I told you two guys and Brian didn't know, and I was like, I just want to see how far I can go with him not knowing.
You could have gone the whole day, I think, without him knowing.
I mean, I heard
You could have
someone
told
say
none of.
something.
You could have told none of us. We would not.
Yeah,
I-
I'm just a ball of neurosis. I couldn't handle it. I had to have something.
Well, I'm
I
glad
would've-
you
I
didn't
would've
tell me though,
figured it
because I
out.
would have made it the whole
I
"let's
know,
ask
right,
Jordan
right.
questions for an hour,"
Yeah.
side, and then like it would have been like a whole thing.
You're running through a forest. You're running through a forest. What do you see?
Yeah, it was actually really
Jesus.
kicking in over there in the kitchen. It was lovely. But now it's nice and mellow. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, good, man. I guess not much of a rant, but I like that update. You also have the puppy.
I'm here for it.
The
Oh
puppy's
yeah,
here.
Iro is out of the
man.
hospital and
Hey.
he's doing
Good
well.
update.
With any luck, he's probably
Puppy.
peed on your girlfriend by now.
Hey.
God, not on
Yeah.
the couch. I hope.
Yeah, I am gonna probably have to check up on him in a couple
That's
of
right.
minutes just to make sure. I will be doing pup dates and
doing
letting
a
you
pup
guys
date.
know.
Little bit of
but
pup
yeah, that's my side of the corner. I felt like I was talking for a half hour. How long did I
You're
do?
good.
It's only
like
been
a
20
minute?
seconds, dude.
20 seconds? That
you're
sounds
good.
about right.
That's not right.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. Well, let's. All right, Vederman.
Me, senor.
Hit us with some fucking rants.
Hit you with a rant. A rant, you say? A good old rant time. Well, let me tell you, my guy. Let me tell you, my guy.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Hey, I'm building what we call in the business suspense.
I'm suspending.
Oh. What is this suspense you speak of?
Eagerness.
Yeah.
I'm suspenseful right now.
I'm suspending my
And
subscription.
Speaking of suspending, bungee jumping. All right. I
What's
haven't.
the deal?
I haven't. Hold on.
Bungee jumping.
Is this like your whole duck thing?
I don't know. I don't have good rants. What do you want from me?
I mean, I did the
What
same
happened to your
I
week?
just talked
What's up with your
for a
week?
little
Yeah.
bit.
What happened? What happened with
Like,
me?
did someone cut you off? Did someone shit on you? Do you dislike someone? What about the barista?
How are
that you go
things?
to?
No.
I really like your
you
outfit.
guys, people love me. I breathe.
But nobody
through
likes
life.
you.
Right.
Oh, there you
Right.
go.
Ah,
Wow.
that's too deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck, that's hitting hard.
Let's go back to the party. You swear to God, you son of a bitch.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean,
We like you.
I am
we love you.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
general
that's-
public
that's-
finds you appalling.
okay,
Jesus,
General public is disgusted by your opinion.
Now I
Jesus.
feel like I'm tripping. now I'm like, what's
What is
going on?
happening? Dear God, no, why? No, you know?
Yeah, I think that is that's an interesting point. Is like Jesus.
Yeah. Don't drop it that hard.
It's like
Stop. I will handle it.
I kind of refuse to believe that there isn't a single thing
That
that
bugged
in
you.
your whole week that has been, even if it is minuscule.
All right.
And if so, then that means your standards are so low.
All right. Well then, all right.
Take your time.
The one, no. All right. I want to be tactful about this because it's
Build suspense.
it's no,
it's,
'cause
it's,
it's
it's a
about
term I just learned today.
It's I hate you so much.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was at a mic. This was right before you and Zoe rolled up to Third Wheel. I was there with two
Not
other
his
comedians.
Yeah.
They both have Zoes. That's so.
Not his.
Oh, you both?
No,
His daughter's name
my daughter's name
is
is
Zoe,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's
Yeah.
dating Zoe.
And that was a
Okay.
weird question. That was a weird thing too, because he was like, we're gonna name the baby Zoe, because it was Zozo, and there was the whole thing.
Spot on
So it was like
impersonation.
Zoe, very good, right?
Yeah.
Right.
5 years of
Crafted,
knowing each
right.
other.
Crafted work.
He was like, so we're gonna call her Zoe, and I was like, okay, cool. And then like a couple weeks later, I met the old lady, and then I was just like chilling there, and then I was like, I should probably tell him.
Right.
Because otherwise it's gonna sound like I missed him so much that I went out and looked for
Found
someone.
a girl
Just
and
leave
it
it
was
there.
over.
And so
Just leave
I
it
called
there.
him and we were talking. I was like, so I just want to let you know that I'm seeing someone. And I was like, and their name's Zoe. And he was like, huh. And I was like, yeah, weird, right? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I needed to tell you because I didn't want you. He's like, no, yeah, I'm glad you did. Because then Jane would have been like, what the
fuck is going
What
on?
is going on?
What is happening?
Yeah, and she didn't say that when I got the tattoo of him on the inside of my thigh.
Sam, your
Right.
friend
Like,
is
such an adorable
your friend is
bromance you guys
really
have. You both
upset.
see
Yeah,
out
he's
a
totally
Zoe
attached.
at the same time
That-
without
that-
saying it.
He
Like,
cheated, I think, though, because he did it. I think he named his daughter in a self-serving way because he likes Zozo. So he was like, Zoe would be a nice little.
in a way, yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
fucking
of course.
man.
Why else would I bring that
You
up?
created her,
But-
right? You built a
but-
car. You
but-
could name
Yeah,
it.
right.
And honestly, every time I say Zoe, it's a better name than like all the other ones that we came up with. I don't know.
Like Shanquisha.
Zoe's
I
a
said
solid name.
Shanquisha.
Zoe,
Yeah.
it's just exotic enough to where you're like, oh, it's different, but it's
Yeah.
not
But it's
so
not
much
so
so you're like,
crazy.
you're a stripper.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't-
Yeah.
and you
have
don't
to
write
toe
Some of
that
my
line.
the craziest one I came up with was Tesla.
That's not crazy. That's whack.
I was like, that's almost like calling your kid Mercedes.
Loretta.
Ooh,
If you
or
had named her
Lexus.
Loretta Maskell or Loretta Argaro Maskell or whatever it is they call it.
Loretta.
You could have called it a Lolo.
Mary.
Little Lolo.
Lolo.
Loretta.
Anyway, what his fucking week?
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
were
yeah.
working.
Yeah, your fucking week.
Hi, Zach.
You know.
Hello.
Thank you for
But
keeping us on track.
Yeah, you were at the open mic
right before you
Third
guys
Wheel.
showed up.
Zoe.
Oh, your daughter's name is Zoe, right?
Oh my God,
Oh yeah. Oh man.
We're
But I was
What a paradox.
I was there with some other comedians, 2 of them, and they got into like a real argument over the word faggot
Ooh.
and who can and cannot use the word faggot.
Ooh.
And who was the fascist that said we can't?
The gay guy, of course, you know, one of them LGBTs. Those are always the ones you get.
Why do we have to bring fascism into this?
Why didn't he have to say? Why was he on the side of the dude to say it?
Is this that kind of podcast?
And which one was the asshole that wouldn't let us do it? Who hates comedy that much that they won't let me hate? I feel you though. It was a gay guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's the problem is, you know, because like I understand when they get all up in arms and like their point about using the word faggot, because you know it is in their mind a derogatory term. But you
This music though.
I know for what this.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also, I think we also got to be careful
this music's
using
kinda gay.
Spot. He
kinda
can
faggy.
say it because he's gay. He can say it because he's gay as fuck. Finish your story.
Remember how we kept saying that's so not gay?
I still say that. That's the most not gay thing I've seen all day.
Solid.
Finish your story.
So
you understand
so
what
what
happened?
So who won the
That's
fight?
That's not the point. Let him
The gay guy
explain
always
his
won.
part.
He ran faster.
Nah.
He walked
Stop talking.
Yeah, the gay guy
the
did.
gay
He walks
guy was
faster.
walking faster. So y'all didn't know the gay people walk faster.
Gay white people walk like this. But black white people.
Gay black people. Come on.
Sorry.
We'll get through
Come
this.
White
on.
people are gay.
Gay white people walk. Gay black people walk like this. I don't know where I'm going.
God.
So how did you feel about that?
Man, I mean, personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of confrontation.
So you pulled out some popcorn and watched the fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just sat there and watched it happen right in front of me, all quiet and shit. Until the bouncer came out and was like, "I'm gonna have to kick you both out if you don't
Both you
shut the
fags
fuck
gotta
up."
get the fuck out of here.
Right? Because the gay guy was like, "Kick him out. Kick this homophobe out of your mic." And he was like, "I'm gonna kick both you guys out. I don't give a fuck."
Oh, it was
Right.
the dude in the. It was the
Like,
dude
stop
in the pink shirt,
arguing.
Dude, just tell stories like that.
right?
It's really sad because when he was walking up, I thought he was homeless.
Ha.
So I was like,
I think that's a chic though. That he rocks homeless chic like I
Yeah.
do.
yeah, but like that's like
Wait,
a
who, the
trend
gay
in
guy?
comedy- Yeah, the gay guy.
Oh.
Because I was talking to a stout comedian, a bigger rounder gentleman, a fat man, if you would,
He's husky.
chubby to say the least. But you know, and that was also part of like they got into like weird semantics, and the argument was really dumb, and it was like, can you guys just like shut up?
What was your takeaway from the whole thing? What was
That's
your,
not comedy.
My takeaway from it,
Yeah,
was,
like
was
what
that
was your stance? Like
was
obviously
that-
there was an argument, but
was that what was happening was really annoying, and I wanted it to stop.
Yeah.
That
Do
was the
you
whole,
care? Do you
I-
care as a pansexual guy if people use faggot?
It's about intention, man. It's,
right.
There
If
we
you're-
go.
if
Thank
you're-
you.
If you're a friend and you're coming at me as a friend,
Yeah.
and I know there's no hate behind it, I don't give a fuck what you call me.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't
could
give a
tell that one.
shit.
You could tell that with someone on stage.
But
like,
somebody
Right.
like when I would go to Garage Mike, there was this guy, and I will say his name because he's a piece of shit. His name is Ellie Waba.
Fuck you, Ellie Wobble.
Fuck Ellie Waba.
Ellie
bro.
Waba.
is he
shit.
big enough that we
Shit.
can like beat him up?
Hey, you want to know
we
what?
should just.
If he's
Well,
big
no,
enough
I'm
to
just
take
saying.
4 of us.
If we talk shit, like he's not gonna come beat us up.
I'll say it here
Okay,
and
fuck
now.
him.
Ellie Wobb is a faggot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And you know my intention with that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a hateful.
I see. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I got you.
All right. There you go.
I used it right.
I got it.
I used it right.
Dude, watch out! That gay homeless man's gonna get you.
But there was this night at Garage Mike. He just kept calling Danny a faggot.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
over
not
and
right.
over, and he kept calling people kikes. And I was like, I swear to God, if I hear him call somebody a kike again, I'm knocking his teeth down.
No,
his
because that's
throat.
not funny at that point. That's
No,
just,
he's just a racist bigot.
Yeah.
He's just literally human shit.
yeah.
That's
So it's like
Yeah, no,
it's
that's-
like you're not funny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
if
funny.
you actually believe the power behind that word and you just need to distribute it to someone like that, like that's
Well, just to
fucking
use
terrible.
it like just
Yeah.
to say it constantly in every other word, like the word like, you're just kind of
Yeah, well, it's
what
just-
are you doing? What
But
are you
someone
Exactly.
just willing to distribute
That's
it like
not-
that, it's just terrible.
And
And then there's comedy, and then there's not comedy. And that's
Right.
not comedy.
it just really blew my mind for like the first time in my life to see someone that filled with hate.
Then no one knocks him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really. We all just we're comedians.
I-
We don't
I'd
jump
be
to
like, "What'd you
fighting."
call me?"
It's much easier to shame somebody, because the ways
I don't
you
know.
get
The words coming out of my mouth take like about a minute, and then I can slap him in a second.
the ways we would get him to leave is you just get on stage and you just roast him, and then he's a piece of shit. So
That's probably the
he'll
best
stand
one.
all the way in the back and he'll say some shit, and then he'll just leave before it's his time to get on stage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a
Everyone
weak,
shame him.
he's a weak, sad man.
Right. I'm always
Who's
okay
filled
with
with
someone.
hate.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever someone distributes that kind of thing, like it's always nice to know, like, oh, they're just a piece of shit, and now I can avoid that.
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, they broadcast
Yeah,
it almost.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
a conversation like that where people are having an actual conversation where they're like, well, you can't say that, and the other guy's going, well, this is semantics, really, because I'm saying it as a
Right.
friend.
No. You're allowed to say
That's
whatever the fuck
interesting.
you want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But
These
I'm
words-
just gonna stay the fuck away from it.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you stay away from those two comedians because they were having that conversation?
No, not at all. You're totally
I
allowed
mean,
to have that
as
conversation.
long as they're not
You're
like,
allowed
fucking
to believe
imposing.
whatever the fuck you want to.
I-
but I'm
Was
not
it a
gonna.
situation where you wouldn't want to deal with them anymore?
Well, I mean, after that, it was a little awkward talking to to Ray afterwards, but
Said his full name.
I didn't say his full name.
We
I
can
didn't
still
say his last
bleep
name.
it if we have
Yeah,
to.
we can bleep it if we need
Bleep.
to.
Yeah.
Bleep this. Bleep this.
It's like how. All right, I'm not.
So
gonna
it's a
keep
little
going.
weird talking.
I mean, because there's nothing like trying to get back into a conversation we were having.
You're like,
with
man, my
somebody
jokes about
after.
fags is not going to work in this place.
It's hard to get back into a conversation with somebody after they just had like a 10-minute fight with somebody else, and you just kind
Granted,
of
yeah,
stood there.
obviously.
Was it like
I
yelling?
mean,
Were they yelling at each other?
They weren't yelling, but it was so heated that the bouncer came from inside outside to be
chill
like
out, guys,
to be like,
yeah.
what is happening?
And that's a late night mic too, so it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
like
it
12
was.
o'clock at night.
It was. I mean, it was probably like 11 o'clock, like 10:50, 11 o'clock when
Yeah.
it broke out. We were the only 3 comedians there
Wow.
at that point.
He's
we
like,
were
get the
first 3.
fuck out.
Right.
know my time.
I did
so-
bouncing. Fuck that.
and
I would
it-
have been like, you fucking fags.
So
I would have walked up
You
and
would've
said that
made-
too.
you
I would have
would've
looked
made
at
him
both
cry.
of you.
Yeah.
I know. I'd be like, go cry outside. I got to throw you guys out. Sorry.
And then you would have heard us in there be like, oh, look, I'm a
Technically,
bouncer.
we were
Oh,
technically we
bouncer.
were already
I just pulled the plug.
outside.
What the fuck are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna have to kick you further outside.
Yeah.
He was like, I'll just have to make you guys both leave.
Right.
If you
I'll
can't.
just have to turn both.
Because that's the thing. At one point, the gay guy tried to like turn on the bouncer and be like, pick a side. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no.
he was like,
What?
he
We're a
was
company.
like-
We're neutral here.
Petty
Yeah,
as fuck.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Absolutely.
so kick him out because he's being a homophobe, and like he keeps and this
Good on
and
the
that.
bouncer.
And the
Yeah.
bouncer was like, I don't know what you're arguing about. I'm just trying to tell you guys to chill, or you'll have to leave. And it was like, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
guys,
Very
just shut
professional.
up. Just both of you, just shut up. Go
Yeah.
over there. Go over there. Just stop talking to each other.
Yeah, if
Right.
look,
It's
if
as simple
And if
as
you
there's
really
no
that.
point
get into
fighting.
that argument, you obviously know that you two have different ideas on what you think is right. So what's the point in having it?
And I also think your argument doesn't really have enough to back up on itself if you have to look at someone else and go, back me up.
Right.
Who's being a.
People just
Right.
get so fucking hot right now.
Like,
you
he
know,
didn't
for
even
no
sit down and
reason.
explain to him, oh, so this is the conversation that happened. No, back me up. Kick him out because
Right.
he's a homophobe.
Right.
As
I
if
mean,
that automatically turns him into a target.
That
like,
seems ugly. Probably.
No,
Very
you're just throwing that word around, homophobe. That guy
Right.
probably has like gay people he knows and loves. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
just-
society's trigger word right
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So-
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's a crazy rant, dog.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. See, we could pull one out of you.
We got
Good
it.
job. You can
was like
clap
deep.
So you
yourself.
want to talk about bungee jumping now?
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on the puppy.
Puppy check.
Puppy break. Puppy break for Macias.
So
we'll
what's
see
your,
you
uh,
soon.
All right,
We'll
switch
see you
switch
soon,
my
friend.
switch some rant music up, dog.
Yeah, less techno, more beats.
How about
Chill
a little
beats.
more?
More chill beats? All right. I
How
can
about
do
a
chill
little
beats.
more non-copyrighted music?
This should all be non-copyrighted, right?
It's Spotify.
No, that's copyrighted. Yeah, use.
You should probably throw something on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is copyright free music.
Okay, great.
iTunes.
Cool.
He's so smart.
There we go.
Why weren't you like this?
I was fine, man.
I was fine.
I added music onto that thing.
But this one is much more chill.
Okay.
All right, cool.
You know what the fuck this is? I don't like performance art. I'm starting
Yeah.
to realize that I really,
I took a performance art class.
really,
This is interesting.
really hate performance art. I think
Where have you seen performance art?
Okay, hold on.
Where have
This
you
is-
seen this shit?
So I'm sitting there, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like Instagram went crazy the other day, and so we were just like chilling there, and my feed was stuck on this one random
was
page.
bananas.
And the page was saying that in 2009, this lady did a performance of "It's Not Easy Being Green" as Kermit the Frog.
Hot.
Um,
Hot. Love that. Love that song.
She was naked, painted green.
And made her pussy lips talk like Kermit the Frog.
And made her assistant be Jim Henson and fist her
What?
while she sang Kermit the Frog. It won't be easy. So I'm sitting there, right, minding my own business, doing my normal shenanigans, and I see this, and it won't stop. It's the only thing that's on my Instagram feed.
So you
there's
jerk-
no
Only
way
thing
for me to
that'll
refresh
play.
this.
so you
I'm-
jerk off to it.
So I'm I'm there and I'm like, there's no way this is real. I'm like, there's no fucking way this is real, right? So I start looking up on this lady, and I'm gonna say the lady's name, but this lady's a real lady, and she's categorized as a performance artist.
Does it all have to do with fisting?
Her name is Jess
Oh, she's
Dobkins.
naked, yeah.
She's a performance artist based in
Let me see her
Toronto,
face.
Canada. That's her face, but that's like an edited face. So, and I'll show y'all the video, and we'll give y'all his reaction, to it later.
and we'll show
Just
you
shock
guys
art.
the video too.
So here's the thing,
No,
right?
we won't.
So she gets
Look it
decked
up.
out as Kermit the Frog. She sits on a thing on a stool, and she has somebody her assistant come and be Jim Henson.
We heard it.
I don't think Jordan did.
Yeah, he was right here. He was nodding.
And
Oh,
then he
thanks.
fists
Yeah.
her.
And he fists her.
Sorry, guys. So I
You
was
guys
like,
got to hear it twice.
I was like, there's no way, right? So I start looking it up, and yeah, she's a real lady.
Is there
got a
footage
real.
of this?
So I go, where's the footage? So I start looking around, and I'm like, where's the footage? So I check on her website, right? And she has a video of the footage, and I click on it, and it's like, and Google goes, unfortunately, we can't play this video because of your security things on your one. So I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Because Google sees everything.
So you got a VPN.
No. So I
Our
started.
sponsors, no.
So I went to the only other place that I thought people would would have a video of something that insane. I went to fucking Pornhub. And on Pornhub, under fisting, under lesbian, under this lady, there's the video of her getting worked as Kermit the Frog, and she's singing "It's Not Easy Being Green."
Wow.
Now look,
What are the comments on that?
it tells me how to beat level 10 of Donkey Kong.
Of course.
It's like, this is how you get to level 10.
Of
You
course.
take the third barrel. Now look, far be it from me to distinguish or to give any merit or to explain what art is to anybody. I'm not an artist. I would consider you an artist. Marble people who make stuff out of marbles, even people who play with marbles, even some people who make marble. That's an art. But doing something like that, I don't know. She has like this other art stuff. Like her big thing was in 2008. It was called the Lactation Station, and she basically was like having
Yeah,
people
I just-
test breast
I just
milk.
saw that.
And the Canada Board of Health had to issue a fucking thing saying it's not healthy to eat
Human breast.
human breast milk. So my rant is
Drink more human breast.
performance artists.
Performance artist.
But
They're just trying to shock.
why? Why? What? For what? But I don't. Just shock? That can't be it.
For you to think about it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's-
spam risk.
It's for you to care about the puppets.
No.
Because now you're like, oh, the poor Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
He just got fisted all those years by Jim Henson.
Jim Henson is a
fister.
A man.
A man.
And she's a woman.
And
Her big old
I'm
flappy
a
titties
woman.
hanging out, painted in green.
Great rack. Yeah.
Fucking whopper of a
Right.
fucking. She could knock some watermelons out with them motherfuckers,
Yeah,
dog. Like
good for her.
They look like fried eggs hanging off of nails. The big sloppy whoppy ones.
Sloppy wop.
That was good. But I could only find it on a porn site, and I don't know what that means as far as. Pardon me. The Met Gala isn't gonna have your Kermit the Frog video, like Pornhub has your Kermit the Frog video.
Yeah, but everywhere she goes now, she's like, oh, everyone, all the artists and exhibitionists, they're like, oh, we want you to be here because like you bring a lot of viewership.
And I think someone like that would be happy to have it on Pornhub. They would say, oh, pornography is also an art form, so I am happy to be a part of that art form as well.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. What am I doing?
Yeah, I don't know what you're
Sorry, dumb. Fucking silly. I don't like it. I think it's silly. I think contortionists are cool. I think magicians are cool. I think fucking people who do the twirly thing on the ribbons are cool. Performance art, not cool. Go stand in the rain, painted blue, in the rain, cool. Not cool to me though.
Wow.
That's
Damn.
I mean,
my hard stance on
but
it.
the commitment.
Don't care.
Really?
Don't care.
Really?
Weird.
The
Weird.
commitment.
You know who got commitment too? ISIS. And I don't think they're
Oh,
cool.
Jesus.
And I don't think
Oh,
they're.
Jesus.
Have you seen an ISIS video?
Oh,
You know
God.
the level of commitment the motherfuckers got? They be sneaking in all the Hollywood editors and the producers over in that motherfucker. They make them do the film, jihad them. Next day. Effective, persistent, but I don't like them.
How did we get here?
I don't give them respect. Don't equate a dedication to that level of shenaniganry.
Do you think jihadists go on nofilmschool.com to figure out how to edit their videos?
Oh, they
Oh,
have
Jesus.
I think they
have to.
watch a bunch of
Oh,
YouTube.
Oh,
They're
God.
like,
Yeah, I think they're on Pornhub in the comments going, does anyone know how to color correct the explosion of a man's head? I'm like, that's where I think they're at for their thing. Performance art, fuck you. What's your rant? Don't choose ISIS.
Yeah, no. No, performance art, though. I took a performance art class, and I went to an art high school, and we had performance art class. And that was the one where my performance art final ended up, it all fell apart because it had to do, I was taping all this stuff, and it was like a technology issue where it all fell apart at the end, and I had nothing. And they had this 15-minute slot, so they were like overlapping people's performance art pieces on stage. And so I just brought a mic out there and I just did a bit. I was doing like talking about everyone's performance art pieces, and like they just told me not to make fun of people, but essentially performance art was just nothing but it was anything. It could be anything. I remember this one performance art lady that like threw herself out, or a dude threw himself out of a window, and like that was a performance art piece. Like threw himself out of a first-story window out into a street. And another person was like, this lady went up there in clothes, and she had a table full of like, you know, scissors, knives, tongs, whatever it might be, and you can like take something up there and cut a piece of clothing off, do whatever you want with her, and like a crowd would come up and pick something and do something, and by the end they were like doing all this crazy shit.
That's the thing.
Give me a
man.
clown.
That's-
Give me a mime. I don't even like them motherfuckers. I'd much rather watch a dumb motherfucker try and get out an invisible box than just sit there and watch somebody take pieces of my clothes.
My performance art piece was gonna be like some video thing with Frank Zappa in the background with like a cigarette smoke thing in the foreground.
And what were we gonna do? Dance?
No, I was just gonna play that and just kind of that was
We're gonna
it.
be like Frank Zappa, Frank Zappa, Frank Zappa, Frank Zappa, Frank
Zappa?
Zappa,
Appas.
Frank Zappa. Franks, and
Zappa.
just that, and people would have hailed you as a genius. They would have hailed you as a motherfucking genius.
Yep.
Because why?
Frank Zappa.
Why? I can make art right now. Give me a beat.
Where's this beat?
Emotions. That was beautiful. Art! Where's my grant? Where is my money? Where's my love? Damn it. What's your rant?
I got no rants, man. I had someone close to me die, so that was kind of shitty.
I mean, that's kind of a rant. That's kind of a
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of like, what am I gonna rant
Death,
about?
you
Life.
bastard.
You could have ranted death, bro.
Yeah, that's always tough. Your brother-in-law, right?
Yeah, it was my
Yeah.
brother. So
Is he a good dude?
He was a great dude. Yeah, he struggled through life a couple times with some substance abuse, but that's what he's sober. He was sober, but like ultimately, I think that like caused the issue that eventually got him. But no, he was a great guy, dude from New York. He was really fucking. Yeah, he was.
Hey, he was from New
He was from the Bronx.
York.
I think he was from the Bronx.
Oh, New
34th
York.
and Manhattan.
Yeah, and
My mama made the best because I was so.
Oh, wow.
that's racist. That was an extra.
I just like watching you guys fight over the controls.
So no, he was a cool guy. He used to tell me stories about how he used to like to drop Quaaludes in people's drinks.
he'll
in the
never
bar.
let you drive.
You won't let me
No,
drive?
no.
That sucks. Dog.
Mama never thinks you're ready.
He'll be ready
One day.
one day. Yeah, death is good, dog. It's shitty though. I
Yeah.
feel bad for your sister, honestly. I think that's the toughest
Yeah.
part, really.
Yeah. So.
But you know what's cool though?
Well, and the kids. I mean, they're
Oh,
adults.
fuck, they got kids.
Andrea, and Angela. Yeah, they're fucking. Angela's gonna have a tough time. Andrea's a little colder in that aspect, but
How
but
old
yeah.
are they?
Andrea's a doctor, and so
she's 16.
No, she's 7 years younger than. She's 30.
Just casually mentioning
Okay,
that I
yeah.
have a genius cousin.
Yeah,
She's 8.
Miss
Right.
Doogie. Doogie Hauser.
Hauser.
So, no,
You've been hyping your Asian daughter up by calling her Dr. Dookie Hauser so that she gets it in her head that he's
you're
fucking
Dookie Hauser.
Little Dookie Hauser. Like looking at Jane like, ah! She's like, put the baby down.
She's gonna know math.
Yeah, she's not gonna be a doctor.
I'm like, no, she's gonna do math like a white person.
No, I want her to
Good
be. I
white
want her to be
person.
really big. Like I want her to be as big as Sam and just be like a linebacker. I want her to be like a tight end for some.
She's like, hey,
woman's-
my name's Zoe.
Hey, what's up, Uncle Brian? and I'll be like, oh, Zoe, it's so good to see you.
You're a robot.
And she'll be like, it's so good to see you, Uncle Brian. I'm so glad you survived the cockroach wars. and then I'll put my hand on her face and shove a metal face.
There you go.
It'll be good times.
All right.
But I would like her to be big. If she were like as big as you and she played fucking point guard for some WNBA team.
Yeah.
And then she got a sick Wheaties contract. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that.
I'm married a Kardashian.
Ew, no. I wanted to marry like a politician, dog. With a horrible secret. With a horrible addiction.
Arnold.
Yeah, so we can blackmail him. Yeah,
So, but yeah, no, that's it, man. That's my
Right.
rant.
cool. That's a good rant.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, death sucks.
Death sucks. Death, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Today's show was sponsored by Death. That's our Death.
We're
It's
all
coming
gonna
for you.
Yeah, we're all gonna get it.
It's coming for all of us.
It's coming for all of us. But you know what else Death is sponsored by? Cambiance. That's right. At
Whoa.
Cambiance, CANBIANCE, a high-grade provider of Southern California's best topicals, gummies, and other delicious edibles for all your CBD needs and needs. Now, your needs may need CBDs, so
You
don't
never
forget
know.
about the CBD.
Don't forget about CBD, bro.
Coming at you live right now.
I love
Hitting you live.
mead. Love mead.
Love me some mead.
Love mead.
I love me some
It's
mead.
good.
Now
delicious.
let's
Lovely.
do a little world tour, guys. Let's talk about some things that we
Little
found
bit
interesting
of a world
in
tour.
the world, in the news. What did you see? What the
Bitcoin's
What are you
Where are
doing?
we- where are we
What are you
going?
doing?
Bitcoin's doing
It's-
pretty well.
Hey, let's transition over to the financial hour. Hit me with some financial music.
It's world, bro.
Dude, tell me what financial music sounds like.
I don't know. Hit me with it.
Yeah. It
don't
sounds
have
like
that.
a cash register.
yeah, no, like an old ticket machine.
Yeah.
For stocks.
Money
There you
hour.
go.
So money,
Oh,
yeah, man,
yeah.
it sucks. It's been going out the
Yeah,
window.
tell
really
me about
quickly.
the stocks like you were trying to get your baby to go to sleep. Babies don't laugh.
So, baby, whatever you do first, make sure you get into the S&P 500 first, because like at least that way, like you kind of have a general, you're well diversified out there. And But like if you want to get a little more specific, I would say go with the bigger ones. Like AT&T has some good dividends. I really enjoy some dividends. Dividends are really good. I'm just a baby. Yeah, but you don't know yet.
No, right. I'm not conscious of being a baby. I'm just saying myself as my personal mantra. I'm just a baby. I imagine that's what the baby's singing right now.
But imagine the wealth that you will gather.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Just imagine the wealth that you'll gather if you start investing now at this baby form.
The interest that will
absolutely.
accrue.
Yeah,
I
my
sure
God.
hope my
Right.
dad doesn't open a credit line under my name and run my credit up buying Bitcoin.
And,
Damn. Dad,
fuck everyone else.
Your
get some-
voice taking me.
Bitcoin's
Tesla.
up. Some
Bitcoin's
Tesla?
Up. Yeah, get some Tesla. No matter how high it goes, it'll just keep going up because we're going to go to space. And, that's the final frontier, girl.
As a baby, that's what I dream of.
Yeah, you're going to be an astronaut. You can be anything you want to be. But just make sure you invest.
Space baby.
And that's for tonight. you know.
Financial hour.
Financial hour. Good
Go to
night.
sleep.
Go to sleep, baby.
I would love that bedtime story. That's fantastic. That was a job well done. Yeah. I was getting sleepy. Like,
God.
tell me more about
And
Bitcoin.
I feel more financially
yeah,
secure.
I'm like ready to go. Like
I
Tesla. No
feel
shit. Yeah.
stronger.
Perfect.
I feel stronger.
And we hope you do too.
Yeah, dude, go buy Tesla. But don't do it because we told you to.
No.
Just
Do
do
it.
it. 'cause
Don't
it's
buy a
smart
Tesla.
thing to
Buy
do.
Tesla shares.
Don't
Yeah.
do it because he pays us every time we say the word Tesla.
Can you imagine?
Do it because you want to.
Oh, I
Buy
had
Tesla.
another rant too, but I'm
Tesla.
not gonna rant again.
Tesla.
So I'm gonna take the obvious one. You know, Squid Games, dog. Squid Games.
Don't talk about it, man.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Do it.
But here's why I want to talk
Don't
about
you
it.
do it.
It's very interesting that there is such a high interest now in Korean shows. I don't know. I don't personally haven't.
So where I saw it bloom from is the video
K-pop.
game. Well, right, but the video game community that listens to like anime and K-pop and all that shit. So
I would also say that like K-drama has also been increasing in popularity for quite a while now.
Because like you see it on Netflix now and on Hulu, and you see it on there's the whole section for like Korean dramas. Like,
It's
well, I mean
out
they're
there,
taking
bro.
over, man.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's my concern
How,
here.
I don't want
They're
to
taking
say
over. Even
they're
my
hiding.
baby's even Asian.
I don't wanna-
How does
she's not that kind of
how does
Asian.
Korean drama compare to like a novella
Oh well, you know,
or
like-
an American drama like what was
Yeah,
it
none of
Days
those
of Our
are
Lives
good.
or some shit
Or
yeah.
Ugly Betty.
Like
It's pretty much that.
are the dynamics just the same thing but just in Korean or
I'm
Yeah.
I'm not a
Just really
woman,
beautiful
so
people
I
with
don't,
problems.
I don't
Whoa,
watch
you can't
those.
just whoa.
well
It's just
If
really.
anything, I was gonna say that's fucked up that he would assume you would be the one who watched the Korean
Yeah.
drama and not the guy who had the Korean wife or the Chinese wife or the Indonesian wife.
that's it. He started saying stuff about K-pop so I started asking questions that's where I went
Jack Hughes.
fuck
I
what do you expect from me? He said the
Did.
thing, so I went, okay, did he, do you know
Bring it
things? Do you know things? Do you know things?
Hollywood celebrities. What do they know? Do they know things?
Do they know
Does
things?
Let's
Jane's
find
mom
out.
watch
Yeah.
Korean dramas or anything?
She watches TV. I don't know if it's Korean or
She
whatever.
watches
she
TV.
all her TV's like all whatever that is.
all Asian dramas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd imagine so,
Asian
right?
drama.
Like I can't imagine
Well, I
that.
mean, because like it's so like the American drama is like, what was that? All My Children shit. It's like, oh, I left you for your twin brother who you thought was dead, but he wasn't, and then
gotta
your brother.
be.
It's like all that like twisted, dramatic,
It's
gnarly
gotta
shit.
be.
So like, I would wonder what Korean drama
It's
or
the exact same
yeah.
thing. It's the
but
same
with
thing.
Koreans.
Yeah,
It's just
like-
it's family dynamics and like you
Just
dishonor
as
the
twisted,
family.
yeah.
What would be interesting to me is to see the cinematography to those different shows because in Days of Our Lives, it's a 3-camera
Yeah.
move. You know, in like telenovelas, they've adapted now to this insanity where it's like there's cars jumping and blowing up and they
Yeah.
have this thing.
It's very, very dramatic.
So
Very
what
over
would the
top.
Koreans
Yeah.
do as far as
I
like
think they have-
Yeah,
I
because
think they have a
they
huge
make
repertoire.
it. They make the intricacies of family dramas like that in American, but then they have to like go over the top for like novellas. So like I'm curious, like with these Koreans who are typically very kind of like disciplined and put together, like what their dramas would be.
I don't know much about Korea. I guess
Well,
my-
and Squid Game isn't even really like a. It's like a death game.
No, I
We're
guess
getting
in
off track
general as Korean media, like when Host won or Parasite, when Parasite won, Even before then, I believe Okja is a Korean film as well.
Yeah, I mean, with K-pop and all that stuff, just media in general over there was like starting to really blossom.
To blow up.
And it's everywhere else. We're seeing we're seeing little glints of it. Like everywhere else in the world is huge. It's bigger than what we think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
They're making a
It's weird because
presence
it's kind of
known.
like when I was a kid, I would watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z in France when I was a little kid. And then I moved out here. Nobody knew what it was. And then all of a sudden, Dragon Ball Z started coming around. Everyone's like, do you see this new thing? And I'm like, this is old.
I know about this.
Yeah, I was
Where
like,
you
this-
guys been?
Yeah, I'm like, this is old.
Okay. So
So-
we've been sleeping on the Koreans.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what they do is they'll use other countries as test markets before they sell them to big countries.
Yeah, and America has a certain type of demographic too. Like they like their things a certain way, and it's just is what it is. You know, unless you're like a teeny bopper kid that likes all this K-pop shit, and that's what you're searching.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Very nice. Korean Film Hour. So go check it out. Squid Games. It's a very great show. It's on Netflix.
Or any Korean drama at all. Anything.
How can you
Just go
vouch,
check
how
out a
can you vouch
Korean.
for that? You
Which
ain't seen
ones?
none.
Hey,
Korean
I'm,
barbecue.
Which ones?
That's why I'm not specifying. I'm just saying.
Go eat some Korean
You-
barbecue.
I don't know. I've never
Korean
seen Korean
barbecue.
dramas. I can't
That's
That's how
Identify.
you, if you like Squid Game, go to Korean
I
barbecue.
like that.
That's
Yeah, go.
That's how
go
you
support
say
your
thank you.
Go support your local Korean barbecue place. Everyone.
In Wichita, Wyoming, up there.
Hey, if there is one,
If
or
you've got it,
A large
Find
part of our
it.
market is Indian too. So
you know, my family, none of them have tried Korean barbecue, and I was like, what? And I was like, I got to take you guys out. You guys have no fucking idea.
is there Korean barbecue in other places?
Arizona, I saw a couple. There's one close to my house.
There's gotta be.
well, then you got to get the fam there.
And that's what I was like. Yeah, we got to go. They're like, yeah.
Yo, we'll go after the funeral.
Get him
Out of here.
out of here.
All right, what do you got in media?
Media? What do I got in media and what's going on and stuff? I've been watching this new season of My Hero Academia. It's an anime. You guys know about anime. I hate you so much.
You deserve all of this.
Try again. Try again.
Okay.
What do you got?
Just start it up.
You got this.
Yeah, boot it up.
Take your time.
What do you got? Something in
Hey,
media.
something in media.
Something that you saw in the world as a whole. That throughout last week. There has to have been at least one thing
Other than the fight.
other than the fight that you saw while you were scrolling through Instagram.
Oh, well, it froze. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was whack.
Yeah, you could talk about that.
All right, it was whack. I woke up. It was the only app I wanted to use. It was the only one that I couldn't get on. It was whack, dog. I opened it up so many times.
So, you know, this, I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but I was watching early this morning. There was like the whistleblower from Facebook that was in front of Congress. I watched a little bit of it, and they were asking her all kinds of shit. She's like, "Oh yeah, they make little teenagers do fucking crazy shit," and you know, she was reaming him. But I feel like Zuckerberg yesterday pulled the plug a little bit. Was just like pulled the plug and was like, "See you guys, see you motherfuckers. You want this? You want this? Shut the fuck up."
The secret dark horse
That's
theory
what it
here.
Yeah. Then he plugged it back in and was like,
Yeah.
"You guys make your money
Is
with
that
me."
the FBI was supposed to go to the FBI headquarters or to Facebook headquarters that day.
It is the FBI.
And they were supposed to go and have a look at their servers for certain parts of information that they needed.
For what?
Whatever the FBI is doing as far as looking into whatever Zuckerberg's doing.
Brilliant.
Every now and then. Every now and then.
There's hope yet, child.
So there was a lot of stuff in there at that point where, because the issue that was happening here was their whole headquarters is run off of basically the computers and
Zuckerberg's brain.
but that doesn't necessarily mean that there should be a complete lockout if something were to ever happen. So like even when the whole system goes down, you know, the rest of the whole office shouldn't have been affected. But the whole office got affected. All doors were locked. Everything was electronically sealed. Nobody could get in. Nobody could get out. They were stuck inside there for like 2 or 3 hours. And I guess what that means is Facebook runs off of an AI that's controlling all of their fucking shit. inside of that fucking headquarters.
So
that
the
looks
AI
like a
locked
hard
him in?
flex. That looks like a hard flex.
To be like
Zuckerberg, just like, yeah, my AI is in charge. You want to fuck with him? Not gonna work.
The FBI's at the door. Open the door. AI.
Can't
do
Sorry,
it.
AI.
Sorry.
I had no idea that this was gonna happen ever. I'm so
Didn't
sorry.
think the machine would
Yeah.
learn.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
There's a red
And
eyeball.
artificial
I'm sorry,
intelligence.
Mark.
I've never seen
I
a science
can't do
fiction
that.
movie
You
before.
know,
Who could have thought something like this?
I just thought it was very interesting because the building was closed down. The building,
But
shouldn't be
so
closed
apparently
down.
in 2008 or 9, some shit like that happened with was it Facebook? I don't know, some YouTube, and they wanted to shut down some node thing, like so I guess like the whole network's on nodes all around the world, right? And in India they needed to shut down something node thing, and they put the command in and they were like, shut that area down so that we can reroute. But when they said shut down and press enter, they forgot to put the reroute thing, so the computer was like, shut down, and it shut everything down. So in 2008 YouTube shut down for like until they could figure out what the fuck happened. And it was just a command error of like, yeah, we want to shut down this area, but it went everywhere. And it could have been something like that where they're like, hey, we're going to shut this off, this and that. They do it and everything shuts down. They're like, fuck, we didn't realize that this happened to fucking connect all this way. And
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But the pure and simple fact that so much of the technology is connected to that now, like the
How much
doors and
Facebook
everything.
owns.
Your money.
Oh, you meant the
Right.
doors.
I
and
meant
all
like
that.
just the AI, like not even losing just like a website.
Yeah,
You're
don't you
losing
remember? They
access
lost
to
access to
leaving
their
a
building.
building or
Yeah.
entering.
I mean, don't you remember in
building.
Star Trek when that ship would get crazy? Those doors were like.
We're not that old.
I remember. I watched Star
You
Trek.
were
as a
nostalgic
child.
at an early age.
I watched Star Trek at a young age.
There's got to be a name for that.
What?
Sliding door.
Nostalgic at a young age. There's got to be some sort of disorder.
You
Poser.
mean?
We've come full circle.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 90s. I went to
Uh,
Bloomingdale's the other day.
I love poser. Poser's like one of my favorite words ever.
Poser?
Like, oh, because it's nondescript, dude.
Bring
You
it
can put
back.
that on
On
anybody.
anybody.
And as soon as you say it, they're like, no, I'm not. No,
Not me.
Yeah, you're like, fucking poser.
But-
Yeah, such a poser.
Ribbed clothing is back. Like that 90s ribbed clothing that looks like your hat, like looks like
Corduroy.
Corduroy.
Right, but for I guess the fabric when it does it, it's called ribbed. I think it's all. The corduroy is a specific type of
Material.
material. The
Yeah.
actual act of it going together like that is called ribbed.
I don't
For
believe you.
her pleasure.
It is, dog.
Well, dude,
I've been watching
You
RuPaul.
seem sketchy as a motherfucker right
Well,
now.
you know,
I
it's
don't
it's
believe
like when
you
you go buy a spatula from Walmart. It doesn't say spatula. It says flipper.
What?
Yeah.
Where are you buying your spatulas?
I don't know. I watched
At
this whole.
Walmart.
I watched this video, this TikTok.
Walmart can't own the trademark.
TikTok?
Yeah, I watched this TikTok where this guy was walking around Walmart going, "What? Am I in Crazy Town?" And was like looking at all this. He's like, "It's a spatula, right? It's a spatula." And he was going to all the spatulas, and they all said like something flipper, like easy flipper, flat flipper, something
Do you
weird.
think that's more of like a copyright thing? Like the dude who owns.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude
like
who owns
they're trying to
spatula.
say, oh, this is
Spatula.
a flipper. It's better than a spatula.
Yeah.
Welcome to Target.
Kind
where
of
all
like
your
how
dreams come
tissues
true.
are all called Kleenex.
Yeah.
Or Band-Aids
Yeah.
are for bandages, you know?
Yeah.
Spatula is like, isn't what it's called. It's called like a flipper. But that's lame. So they were like, we'll call ours a spatula.
No way. Really?
No,
Jamie,
no
Jamie,
way.
Look, it was Alfred E. Spatula that created it.
All right. Yeah.
Alfred E. Spatula.
Yeah. I
like that.
Spatula.
Just like John Crapper.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. Yeah, and that's crazy. It is scary to think how much in 10 years if everything goes the way they want it to and all run by AI and all run by your phone. and
Fuck
all
it,
run by
man.
everything.
Dude,
You
just
know.
stick it in my brain. Give me the
Again-
Bitcoin and upload me to the Matrix. I'm fucking for it. I'm going to space.
It keeps, every time I show people, they're like, I hate it. They terrify me. The Boston Dynamic robots.
Yeah.
I like them, man.
They're cool.
I like them. I think they're cool.
They're cool, especially if
they'll
they
be
sucked
cool.
you off.
Nope.
No, that's what Elon's are going to do.
Just that horrifying machine just and you're just like
Or it's the yellow dog one giving you a handy.
yeah, imagine that thing grabbing you and then leaping 20 feet into the air while it's sucking your dick. like I would program it to fucking right before I bust, I'd be like, now little robot, and then it would jump up in the air and be like,
and vibrate the fuck out of you.
and then I would land down and I'd be like,
Now I got to clean it.
Let's get married, robot.
yeah.
And then you have a robot wedding.
Yeah, but then I cheat on that robot with the vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
Can't give up
Make
that
some
old
honest
school.
servos out
That
of it.
Hoover.
All right, Jordan, what do you have in the world that has piqued your curiosity?
I gotta get going in like 7 minutes though.
No worries.
Yeah,
We're pretty close. Yeah.
That's yep.
I had a customer last night. I work at a shitty hotel as a shitty bartender, so it works out. But I had a customer talk to me about how they heard soon you're gonna have to have your vaccination cards in order to sit at the bar, or something like that. And
Yeah, I
was
think
like,
after October 7th.
Yeah,
Gotta have them
that's
for
exactly
everything
it.
now,
Yeah,
man.
you're gonna have
you
to
gotta
have that. And
vaccine cards.
it's a really weird thing for me because I don't necessarily disagree with anything. I am a piece of shit, so I don't have an opinion about anything, but I can't sit here and say like, oh, you should have your vaccine card. So it's gonna be very hard for me to be like, where's your shit, when I don't fucking care. Like,
That's interesting.
Because I get both sides. I get both sides 100%. If you want a vaccine, totally. If you don't want it, totally. But I can't.
I
to
guess
be the
if
person
you're-
who has to be like, you need your vaccine cards. It's morally not. I don't know if
Well,
I'm
now
gonna
if
be
it's
capable
part of your
doing it.
job,
right?
because
but-
you ask for ID if they look young.
Right, but that's just moral. But again, that's
No,
a moral thing. Like if
I
you're an
mean,
idiot and you're trying to be a kid and like get a
21,
drink.
21's crazy.
I mean, I went
21's
to the,
a crazy age to start drinking. I was going to bars at 18.
21's okay.
I was going to bars at 18 and 17 in Europe, and it was like
But
normal.
no,
and
no,
by
no,
the
no,
time
no.
and then over
The
here,
reason I asked for IDs is because it's a legal thing.
right?
Like it's a legal thing
So isn't
for
this happening?
just a morally. Wait, where am I going with this? Hold on.
Isn't this legal now though?
Like,
it's gonna be.
That's the
part-
thing.
okay.
They're
It's
trying to
gonna be-
legalize like making you ask for vaccination cards, and I don't know if it's going to be hard for me to do that.
Yeah, I get it,
From
but
a
I mean,
moral
if
standpoint.
if like your employer says, "Hey,
just
you
another
have to ask for
thing.
this ID and now this ID too," it's just like
It's
just
just
an
another
extra
thing
ID.
you have to do. I've got when I went to the comedy store.
But how
ID,
many times do I have to
ID
bend over for
verified.
one 8-hour shift? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Where does it all end?
Well, that's why it
There
should
is
just
no
be all on the
end.
phone and just go.
How many? Yeah, how many mojitos? How many vaccine cards? It's just
Yeah,
like,
no,
it
that's what
gets
I
to a
mean. If
point
it's
to
all
where
on your
like,
phone,
yeah.
you just should be like scan your phone.
Just get the mark of the beast, dude.
Yeah.
We've seen it in the Bible. We know what's
Yeah,
going
we're
on.
coming.
We know it's coming.
That's
It's
not
gonna
gonna
be a
get it.
PDF.
I need a
dude.
little bar.
Yeah, you'll be
I don't
fine.
know, man. It is. I do understand where you're coming from because at this point, you know, we're really in a corner as far as just like your job. Not we, but people. It's like your job's making you do it. You know, you got to go and eat now, and that restaurant has been put in a position now because that bar, that hotel, doesn't want to get charged $14,000 for every infraction that they get
Yeah.
caught.
Right.
It's sure it's a money
And
thing.
there's going to be so many small businesses that are going to be like, "Fuck it, we're out because we can't
Gone.
comply with all of these new laws and regulations." So it's going to
Yeah.
be only just the gigantic conglomerates that are going to be taking over, and it's going to fucking suck.
I like to think here in California we have a good basis for supporting local artists, including food places like that, and local companies. So I don't think this area will suffer too much.
I think it's going to kind of lead to more of a counterculture. I've seen it a lot in Los Angeles where
Yeah.
people are like, so we're going to sell weed, we're going to sell beer, liquor, we're going to be a music venue, a tattoo shop, and we don't really fucking care. Like, that's just what we're going to do. And I've seen a couple of that in a couple of different instances in Los Angeles, and I think that's just kind of what it's going to be coming around. Like, we don't fucking care. Like, write us a fine, we won't pay it, we're just going to
Pop-ups.
Yeah.
You just got to keep doing pop-ups so they
somewhere
can't
else.
do
Yeah.
fines.
Yeah, it's going to
getting real
continue.
punk.
It's really going to separate into anarchy.
Yeah, it's getting real punk, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy that, you
Yeah.
guys. I'm
Yeah,
over
you'll
here
be
with my
in
fucking
Arizona.
vaccine card having my mojito.
We all have.
We
We're
all have our
Gucci.
vaccine cards.
finally
What
get
do
yours?
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I had to. They put me in a situation where we
Oh, you
had to-
finally did it?
Well, look. They had to. They put me in a
No,
situation.
dude,
where
I don't
we-
want to do that. I'm asking
They
you a
put
question. I
me
don't
in a
need to see your
situation
card.
where we had. Oh, is that what
Yeah.
you want, Zig Heil?
Look at
is
my,
that what
look
you
at
want?
my eye. Look into my
Is
eye.
that what you want, Zig Heil? Laminated and everything.
Oh,
baby?
damn, you did get it laminated.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah.
I am.
Right.
I-
And that's
Yeah,
that's not
baby.
your handwriting.
You're not. Never would I be able to do something
So
that
did you
clean.
get sick from it?
No, man, I'm the strongest man alive, dog. I literally took it, and then I was like, "Ah!" and then I was just like, yes.
They're like, you don't even have to sit here 15 minutes. You could go home now.
Exactly.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, It puts people in a position where they have to maybe some people who are literally like, oh, well, I don't want to do this now. And then they have to go down to Skid Row to go buy fake cards. Or they have to go and deal with
That's where
fucking
I
other
go
people.
for my heroin anyway.
Exactly. You may as well pick up a fake fucking card down there.
They're really finding the fuck out of people.
It sucks for you. I do feel that, though.
Personally, at some point or another, you're going to have to tell the government to just let you do your job.
Well,
I don't think the government should be involved that much. If the government says, oh, hey, we make it a law that you can only drink if you're 21 and older, you guys make sure you reinforce that, that's fine. But if they're like, oh, we think that this is a good idea to make sure to get vaccines, and a lot of people don't agree with that, then you can't be the government and go, okay, we'll make sure that everyone's doing it or else they can't come in.
Well, I don't agree with the 21 thing, so there's that. But
that's totally fine.
But why don't they just do that at the door? Why is that your job?
Yeah, why isn't the bouncer checking that stuff?
It's a discretion kind of thing. It's at our own discretion. So if they seem like they're under 21, then I card them.
But if after October 7th, when the hotel were to get
so for the card, I think it'll be mandatory for me to just be like, where's your vaccine cards?
They won't. Oh, because it's the hotel. There's no bouncer at the hotel.
You know, why don't I just wear a Jewish star on
That's
my
what
arm?
They want. I made a joke that I was like, I'm selling armbands so you guys can put your fucking vaccine cards in there. That way, in case anybody starts asking you,
and we're going to wear all brown and red.
And on the other side, it's going to say, binge on this.
Just get it tattooed. Get it tattooed. You'll have the PDF. You'll have the vaccine.
But
you'll have your bitcoins. You'll have the currency, and then you'll be able to trade and sell, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll
just like the Bible
said.
said.
They want you, bro.
We're gonna. I mean, we're gonna have to get boosters. So these vaccine cards are gonna have.
I'm not getting a booster. I'm not doing.
I'm not taking a booster.
No,
well, I mean, you guys say that now, but again. Here in a little bit, they're gonna be like boosters. These vaccine cards have updates. Here's the apps.
Your baby made you weak, man.
No, like I'm just
saying. What if it happens? Because you said you would never get it, and there you are. You got it.
If it does happen, I'm gonna try to lead the healthiest lifestyle that I can. I'm gonna drink lots of water. I'm gonna have a good diet. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna get as much sleep as I need, and I'm gonna try to live a healthy life.
Now you can't go to restaurants.
And if the fucking virus takes, oh fuck that! I don't give a shit about that.
Well, that's what I mean.
At the end of the day,
I mean, I'm just saying, like.
At the end of the day, I can get food ordered to my house.
Right.
Because we're doing this right now, but it doesn't matter in a little bit anyway because we're going to have to get booster shots because this doesn't last forever.
You sold out, dog.
I'm just saying. These shots didn't last forever, right?
Right. But so then fucking who gives a shit?
Yeah, why would it matter then?
Yeah.
Why do we all need to get it if they don't even last forever?
Right.
Because and they don't even work.
It goes right. There's two sides to the fucking the argument, but at the same time, like if someone doesn't want to do it,
why are you making me do it?
Right.
Look,
and if
why,
you just wear a mask, and if you're vaccinated, why does it fucking matter?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Why do we not have polio anymore?
Because Teddy Roosevelt beat it up.
Teddy Roosevelt beat it up.
Sorry, Franklin Roosevelt. Oh no, he died from polio.
he's in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, they
polio beat him up.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Like polio actually did something. Like those Spanish flu, it murked people.
Yeah, but people back then were still holding signs: "Wear a mask, motherfucker, go to jail."
But we still had
Same
like the
stuff.
Black Plague.
You know
What happened to the Black Plague?
It just kind of worked
It
its
killed
way
everybody.
through.
Yeah, and then what happened after that?
We came back
We had a
stronger
fucking
than ever.
surplus.
Yeah, we got
We
stronger.
had a
as fuck.
surplus.
Of
Like
what?
it's nature.
It's
Well,
of
right.
humans.
So that's what I'm saying. So do we just let nature take its course?
You're goddamn right.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
I
let's
think
just take all warning labels off everything.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
now you're being a dick. Now you're being a
We're gonna
dick.
take no more tetanus shots. No more tetanus shots. No
Here's
more
the thing.
vaccines for babies.
There's a reason why
exactly.
people say to put seatbelts on is they've run enough tests, they've done enough stuff, there's enough concrete proof of the past 10, 20, 30, 40, however many years the motherfucker built cars for. This has not been proven enough. This has not been run through everything. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care who you
Do
are.
you know any art, like the art and DNA and all that stuff? Like,
Do I know about it? I wrote the book about it. But what I'm saying is,
Jesus.
at the end of the day, I may not be a scientist, right? But I got to go with my gut. And my gut says,
Right.
I'm all right. And it's not, and people aren't, your legs, they ain't flopping around and shit. Like, somebody died the other week from corona. You know, I got called. They let us know and everything. I was like, damn, that sucks. He lived a healthy lifestyle. He did what he was supposed to do. He got the shot, did everything he was supposed to do.
Still fucking
Fucking died. And it was like,
no, nothing on his end, like no obesity or anything.
no, he was a healthy dude. He was a healthy young guy. The only thing that threw them off was that he was a younger guy. He was like 35.
His just daily use of meth was
That's the right. But at the end of the day,
What's
it's like,
a little meth?
Yeah.
it's like
At
if
the end of the
if
day,
you're
what's a
wearing your
little
seatbelt and I don't wear my seatbelt, right? You're gonna survive, right? Theoretically,
Yeah, but
Right?
you can fly out your window into my face
maybe,
if we head on.
maybe that could happen. But at the end of the
No,
day,
with this metaphor, we're in the same goddamn
So-
car.
Exactly,
We're in
there
the
you go,
same
thank you.
goddamn
So
car.
hold on. Okay, so this is the way I've always looked at it. If I was a farmer and I had one cow that got sick,
I like the car metaphor better. I
Right.
think we were winning on that one.
I know, and if I had cows that were starting to get sick, I wouldn't just start like I'm just gonna pepper this
no,
vaccine.
you'd quarantine the cows
I would burn them all first.
and you'd
of all.
kill them.
I
Right.
would burn them all. Yeah.
You'd kill them all.
So I am the king in Hunger Games, and I'm gonna basically put my foot down and tell everyone to get the vaccine, or I'm gonna burn you.
Right, and that's the standpoint from our government. Like me
Yeah, and
as
you
a
don't-
person, like I don't think that I need to consider like if I was a farmer, like how would I do this? Like they're gonna do it their way. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna do it my way.
Yeah, but do it for America.
No, I like
Who?
my I
Do it
like
for
my
who?
pie.
Do it for America.
Do it
Hot.
for who?
I
That's
like
John
my
Cena
beer
in this generation,
cold.
dude. Get out.
I'm an American. I'm American as fuck. I'm so American that I won't fucking do what the government tells me to do. Do you guys not know how this whole motherfucker
As he
started?
holds his vaccine card
Right.
in his wallet and laminated.
Hey man, you
Mine's
gotta,
not laminated.
you gotta,
You got yours
you gotta
laminated.
go.
Hey,
You got yours
gotta
laminated.
go.
You are so proud of your fucking card. You got it laminated.
This country would not have happened if it weren't for tyrannical government.
Yeah, bro.
Right. So our tyrannical government's telling us to get a vaccine.
Yeah, fuckers. Now we gotta start the revolution.
I
No.
say
And
no.
With our
30
we're gonna be like.
And in 25 years, when your gigantic daughter searches me back down through her time portal that you sent her back through, she's gonna be like, Uncle Brian, we have to go back to when you guys were
You
talking
know, the beauty
about
of it though is it's all numbers in this day and age. It's all money in this day and age. I don't think we necessarily need to do a revolution. I think we could go on strike. Like
Just
the
stop
U.S.
everybody
government,
from
the
working?
U.S. government is the largest business on the face of the earth. What if we just said we're not going to go to work unless you
I
comply?
mean, the
Well,
They're
government
not going to make
Exact.
money.
The-
They're going to be fucked. They're going to lose everything, and we just have to
Government's-
keep not doing anything.
I mean,
already
every-
on the verge of collapse.
right.
Yeah,
Instead
but
of
they do
instead
this
of
every year, though. They do this every
I
year.
used to say instead of like going, like what they did storming the Capitol, I was like, that's the dumbest thing you could do.
So
what you
dumb.
want to do is try
Pretty
to get
tight, though.
everybody not pay their taxes that year,
Right.
and see what the fuck happens.
Right.
Everyone all at once, and then they say you have to be like, no, and they can't.
They
possibly-
can't
do
They can't do
anything.
it.
But not everyone's not going to do that because your neighbor's going to go, all right, we're still going to pay our taxes, so we're in case,
Just in case.
yeah.
Just in case. Oh, go
Have
ahead.
you guys seen at least the first 2 episodes of Squid Game?
No, I saw
No.
the first one.
No, it's just in the
Don't say anything.
I won't then.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't.
Thank you.
Well,
Appreciate it.
well, that was a great point,
Yeah.
Jordan.
It
I
sucks
hope.
though. It really does suck though, because like it's a weird world. My soon-to-be wife, we were at the mall.
Congrats.
Thank you. And we were at the mall and we were just happened to be eating some Wetzel pretzel, some good old Wetzel pretzels.
I tried to look for a Wetzel the other day.
And we were looking over at the crowd, and it was there was a lot of people, and everyone had masks on, and I didn't think about it until she goes, "It's such a weird time," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Look at everybody," and I was looking at everybody, and everyone had masks on. I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking weird." Like stores were closed, it was just so fucking
And
weird.
It's a recession before
Does
the
your
depression.
soon-to-be wife have a lot of the same values and perspectives that you do on the virus and everything?
She's terrified.
Terrified?
No, she's completely horrified.
Completely horrified?
Yeah. Everything.
See,
she's a germaphobe to begin with.
To begin with.
That's how my wife is, and she has a terrible immune system,
Yeah.
and so it's very tough for me being like, no man, America, and she's like, no, I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
so like
we're
that's
gonna
why I
wash.
got
We're
the
gonna wash
vaccine.
each
Yeah.
thing from the grocery store
Yeah.
before we put it in the fridge. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, not like that.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
like she's got the wipes for every single. Yeah, it was rough, but like also at the same time, like I understand her perspective, and I understand like.
And I
I'm
would
married
never
to this
stop
person.
her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
and the same thing goes for me. Like I'm like, hey, like if you understand that I'm wiping down your fucking groceries for you, you have to understand that you have to metaphorically wipe down my groceries for me.
That when the revolution
yeah,
comes.
yeah. When it's time.
That you know how to recite the Constitution to our fucking gun safe, because otherwise we're fucking fucked. We're fucking screwed,
Okay.
bitch.
Right.
All right.
No, but it's
Wrap
I gotta get going here soon. But
Yeah.
the only people I listen to on this subject, because like you could go online. There's all this weird misinformation. I could read all the scientific things, but like I said, my niece is a doctor, a very good doctor.
Prove your niece exists.
right. And
Can she go to the moon?
yeah, but no, she's a very prominent doctor. Actually, I'm very proud of her on that one.
Oh, okay.
And
Shout out.
yeah, for real, shout out. She's amazing. It's crazy.
What kind of doctor?
psychiatric, pediatric, some fucking thing. She's like head of a whatever. She's
a psychiatric
I don't know, man.
pediatric.
I don't know.
A shrink for baby.
I have no clue.
So she's a child therapist.
She's not real.
She's not.
I don't know.
real.
Are you
so
crazy, baby?
I don't know. She always tells me some shit.
So
and-
she's a counselor to elementary school. That's
right.
what
Exactly. No,
What did she say?
they made her a head of some shit in some other state, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, she's doing really well, like really, really well. But anyway, I listened to her, and I listened to my sister, who's a respiratory therapist, who's been a very successful respiratory therapist for a long time, and like they're very Republican. They're very like, you know what I mean. And then I asked them, like, I didn't know, because like I was like, so what do you think about the vaccine? And they're like, take the fucking vaccine. What the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, well, oh, okay. I was surprised. And they're like, yeah, what the fuck? Like,
How much can they bench press?
Medically, they were like, vaccines work. You know, here's a vaccine. Here's this thing. We're medically, like, this is what. And I was surprised because I've seen a lot of medical people go against it. But they're so nonsense in their way, and like they're smart and all that stuff, and they see the people dying, and they have people beg. She told me, like, when I talked to her about that, she's like, yesterday I had a guy begging for his life, wanting the vaccine as we were intubating him, begging for the vaccine. She's like, it's too late, you know, and like she has friends that died, and
That's
so
fucking gnarly.
yeah. So she's
That's
like,
fucking
she's looking at me going, take the fucking vaccine and quit being a pussy, and I was just
Right.
like, all right, cool, fuck
Right.
yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
So,
I got the vaccine, but booster shots.
yeah.
They are a part of the vaccine process.
All right, we got to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to they should give us NFTs every time they give us a booster shot. We get NFTs.
They're a part of the what?
I said
He said
what
what he
I
had to say.
said. I just want my goddamn Krispy Kreme donut for getting my shot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
here
end on-
we are.
Let's end on that note.
Here we
Let's
are
end on
at the
that
end of the
fucking
show.
note. Christ.
Let's go down the line. Sam, where can they find you?
You guys could find me at _ Sam of all trades and Sam _ tattoo _ 13. My link tree is on there, so please go
Nice.
check out my website.
Yeah, you just dropped some fresh new.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I would tell you my website, but it's long and I don't want to pay for
Just
the
go to
domain.
the link
And, yeah,
tree.
just go to the link tree. It's right there.
So much easier.
I'm also putting a Redbubble together so I can get some canvases and some prints on there. Just for
Redbubble, baby.
Some extra shit. And yeah, dude, great stuff on its way. R.I.P. Andy. Love you, man.
We love you, Andy.
And yeah, that's it, man.
Andy.
And we'll see you at the big cannoli in the sky. Ew.
Hell yeah.
Jordan, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Jordan Moore Chairs. That's it. I like to be under a rock as much as I fucking
That's
possibly
not
can.
true.
Yeah, that's all.
He's the boomerang
We're
captain.
working on trying to set up
Yeah.
a bar show, some type of bar drink
Yes.
comedian show.
Well, you got to make drinks as you're like saying jokes.
I could do that.
I would
I
watch
could do
Jordan and
that.
Zach
Yeah.
smoke and drink with comedians while he rolls. You're making a fancy drink.
I
and
could
you
do
guys
that.
are
I
asking
actually,
them questions.
I really, it was weird going to Amsterdam. I know we were like short on time, but like it was weird how they just sold the pre-rolls. Like I would hoped that they would done like a mixology thing where they're like, oh, you pick your paper or your leaf or your this or like you pick
I
what
bet you they
wrap
got a
it.
spot like
I'm
that.
sure
somewhere.
they
haven't
have.
seen
Whoa,
it though.
imagine
And-
rolling
yeah.
different style joints with different
Yeah,
style papers.
and then like,
a
oh, do you
blunt,
want
a
to
thing,
upgrade and do like some
everything.
hash? Do you want some
And then
oil?
you
The
do
only
a
time
30-minute
I
interview
the only
with
time I
people.
ever heard of an upgrade over there is because everything had tobacco and weed in it. So I was just like, and they were like,
Right.
you want American style? And I was like, yeah, all weed, please.
Yeah, no. So I was very interested. I really hope someone does that, like a weed
Yeah,
shop like
that'd be
that,
cool.
where they mix that together.
That could be a show.
Yeah.
That could
Alright.
be.
Blunt
That
wrap.
could
Keep your
be-
eyes,
Uh-huh.
keep your eyes peeled, you guys.
Where can they find you, Zach Vederman?
You guys can find me on Instagram at comedy_hazard. Also, keep your eyes peeled. I'm probably going to be starting a YouTube channel soon with stuff on it. We started a new page, the Gauntlet page.
Gauntlet
Check
comedy.
that out, the Gauntlet Comedy. Check that shit out.
That's where we're gonna post all of our updates, our team
Yeah.
photos.
Our team member
Gauntlet
Nick
gangbang.
Bradfield is up killing it
Yep.
at
Yes.
the comedy
Did he
festival
already
in
leave?
Eureka. I think he was leaving today or tomorrow.
No,
So,
yeah, he wasn't. I don't think he was leaving.
Okay,
today.
yeah, he's gonna go kill it for us in the Gauntlet comedy, regardless what.
Yeah.
day it
Shout
is.
out
Yeah.
to the
Yes.
Bigfoot Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
Shout out to Savage Henry. Shout out to the Siren Tavern.
Pete Nelson.
Pete Nelson, the other guy. Shout out to y'all. And of course, you guys can find me at the real REEL _ Bryan TV. You can find us at the Gauntlet Comedy on Instagram. You can find the rest of our amazing shows at Binge on this channel on YouTube. Make sure that you check out the Patreon simply by searching Binge on this channel. You can check out all of the links under all of the amazing pages for all of our amazing shows, such as Happy News with Perry Kurtz, This, That, and the Other, Sam of All Trades, Roll 420s, both Virgins, Cthulhu, and Knights, Sacred Circle, Reading Ronin, the mystery shows, Eclectic Radio, another mystery show, and of course, anything else that you may find available and beautiful on this Binge on this channel, guys. And please remember, as always, to love each other, to stay safe, and to dream the dream of 1,000 dreams.
Geronimo!